guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would do a quick haul. This is going to be a kind of a short haul for you guys because I did find some good pieces today and I wanted to showcase them. So what I'm going to do is kind of add a few of the pieces that I already found. I've spoke about them in my last video, but these are the pieces that I found at the bins when I went about 2 weeks ago. So let's just get started. I found this, and I spoke about this. This is the Petunia Pickle Bottom diaper bag. So if you guys see this, I would just pick it up because it has really good resale value. This one is in pretty good condition. It has all the hardware with the logo on it. And this specific diaper bag comes with a lot of compartments. And it even comes with the changing table. So the changing table is built in. But this is just basically a high-end diaper bag line. And so these retail for about in the upper 100s. I even seen some for maybe 200. But at brand new. So these resell really good, and even the resale value and the soles I've seen on this were really good. It's a backpack and a crossbody or a shoulder strap, and it's just a very good quality. The only thing on this was it has a little bit of fading on the sides, but I did. This has already been listed, so I did add that into my listing. That this has that, and then it has the baby chic. This is really cute. It's a really cute diaper bag. So if I ever get to that point, I probably invest in one of these diaper bags because it just comes with everything that you need. I'm not gonna keep this particular one because I've already listed and I've just gone ahead and decided to sell. But this is it has the tapestry fabric. It's a really good diaper bag, and so you can see why they've marketed so high. The market value is so high because it's just a well-equipped bag. So be on the lookout for this. If you can find it cheap, like I said, I got this in the bins. I don't necessarily know if I would have paid. This wouldn't even been something I actually would have looked at if I was in a Goodwill. Like even if it was priced at $4.99 because I wasn't familiar with this brand. The reason why I picked this up because I was at the bins and I picked it up along with the Arcadia bag. So I'm figuring that whoever donated the Arcadia bag, they donated some other bags because I also found this, I think it is called, it's Brandy Melville. This Brandy Melville bag. And this, guys, if you can find, I think it's Brandy Melville John Grant or Jean Grant. This one is not that particular bag. This is just the Brandy Melville, but the Brandy Melville has a line, and it's the Jean Grant. I believe that is what I may be mispronouncing it, but that bag retails for a pretty penny. But this is just a regular Brandy Melville book bag. So I picked this up. This was also in the bins with the Arcadia, along with this Petunia Pickle Bottom diaper bag. So I picked that up. And again, these were bin items, so they weren't costly. I think my total cost, I spent $50 overall, but I had bins and garbage bags. I had so many bags full of stuff. So this probably didn't weigh that much, so I went ahead and picked it up. So when you're at the bins, I would encourage you to just pick up things that you're not as familiar with. And even if you just want to pick it up, throw it in your bag, and review the comps before you check out, that's something you can do as well. But I was grabbing all the things that looked like they were of quality. Look for logos like on tags. If the logo is showcased throughout the bag, then it's of good quality, like it's of a good fabric, then that is something to research. Because even if you don't know the brand, more than likely, if a company has spent that much to brand themselves throughout that whole item, then that means that they're probably going to retail, that the sale of the item is going to be costly, and which means it resells very well as well. Okay. So, I can't remember where I found this. I can't remember where I found this fossil bag at, guys. I know it was at Goodwill. And I want to say, maybe I found it last week then. I think I found it last week. I found this fossil bag. It's just a fossil bag. I don't even know how much it costs. I think it was $4.99. Not sure why the tag is not on there anymore. But this is a fossil bag. It has all the logos. And it has the fossil key. Fossil is known for their key tags. And it's just a really good, nice leather bag. I may keep this, guys. I don't know. With Fossil, I've gotten kind of used to it. And I kind of like Fossil because I have the Fossil glasses, the Fossil watch. And I do have the Fossil crossbody wallet. Fossil crossbody wallet. And that's actually what I wear everywhere. I stick it in my purse. And when I'm going out, I don't bring in my big bag, but I do take my Fossil wallet in all the time. And so this is just a Fossil purse. I'm sure I paid $4.99 for it. I don't know where the tag went. So that was $4.99. And then I found a few Coach items. I found two of these Coach items when I found that Fossil bag. But the other one I found a while back. I actually found it maybe a week or two ago. I found the Dooney & Burke bag, but I didn't keep that because it had too much wear and tear. And it wasn't worth listing to resale. So I went ahead and I didn't keep that one. But this is just a Coach wristlet. And this was $1.99. And usually these are priced at between $4.99 and $6.99. So I'm not sure why this one was priced so low. But it's Coach. And if nothing else, if I don't decide to resell, I have a Coach bag that this will go well with. And I can just stick it in there. Or I can just use it when I'm on the go. Just a Coach wristlet. And it has the Coach tag. Hang tag. So $1.99 for this. This wristlet was also $1.99. And again, if you are a reseller, look for the embossed. I don't know if you can. It's like the indented logo where it's actually embossed inside the leather. So that means that basically it's stamped inside the leather. Because what I noticed is that when you have situations where a Coach is stamped, a lot of the times the workers will overlook it. And they won't. And because they're probably trying to work at a certain pace. So they'll overlook it. And this was $1.99. This is actually leather. And this is just a canvas. So I don't expect this to run that high even for resale. But with this being leather, any leather Coach product is going to be worth picking up. Especially at $1.99. This was literally $1.99. And it's just a wristlet. So that's for resale. And then this last Coach item that I found, guys, I don't know if I'm going to keep it or resell it because I am like obsessed with crossbody bags. And I have not found a Coach crossbody bag that looks like this. So this is a Coach crossbody bag. It looks like it's an older model. And again, this must have been overlooked because it has the Coach logo is on the side and it's embossed as well. Embedded in there. But they priced this at $4.99. So it's genuine Coach. It's the genuine leather. And it's because it's the leather kind and it's not... With Coach, sometimes it's hard to match with certain things because it already has the canvas logo. And so sometimes you can't just match that with everything you wear. But because this is a crossbody and it's just a solid black, I may keep this. It was only $5. And there's the Coach tag inside. Yep, so for these 3 Coach items, I paid all of $9 for these. So, those are some good buys. Next, I purchased this today. This is a Giorgio Armani. It's just a perfume bag or like a makeup bag. It's just the Giorgio Armani, this symbol. Then it has it on the back, as well as it has the tag on the inside. You're not going to be able to see it because I don't think I can bend it. Well, it's on the inside. It's right there, and it says Giorgio Armani. The reason why I picked this up is because I have some Armani Exchange glasses as well as our Armani Exchange watch. Now, I did pick up... Now, guys, I think I'm going to do like a video on the things that... Like bloopers or biggest mistakes I've ever made as basically a thrifter. I found a Armani Exchange purse that would have matched both that watch and my glasses perfectly. But because it was like $11.99, I wasn't really thinking of keeping it for myself at the time. I was sourcing for resale. So if I would have actually thought about it, I would have picked that up and kept it because, like I said, it's nice to just have a collection of products versus a whole bunch of different brands that you're trying to pair together. So I'm going to keep this. I'm going to turn this into a crossbody. I don't like wristlets or clutches because it's just something that I'll lose. But if it's on my person, it's just easier. If I don't, because I actually have a Prada wristlet that I've worn, but I'm thinking about turning it into a crossbody because for me, I just would rather it be on my person. And this was $4.99. So I'm going to wear this until I can find another money exchange, which is, and you guys, I also, do you know, maybe, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I found some thigh-high Louis Vuitton boots that were like never worn. The bottom wasn't worn anything. I found it for like $6.99. They had them priced at $6.99. They obviously must not have realized. And I couldn't fit them on my thigh. They were my size, but I couldn't fit them on my thigh. So what I did was, this was like the biggest mistake I will never make, especially now that I'm reselling. I literally cut the boots down because I was going to have them, take them to a shoesmith and have them made into booties. But the zipper ended up coming off, and I had just put them to the side for the longest. And when we ended up moving to our new home, I just didn't want to deal with it anymore, and I literally threw them in the garbage. Like, it was the worst mistake of my life. And I think about that constantly as I'm reselling. But now as a reseller, and I now am purchasing stuff for others, I will never do anything like that again. I don't know why I did it in the first place. My husband was like, you should have just tried to sell them in the first place, which I should have. But at the time, I never would have thought I would have ever chosen this as a career. And I was working full time. And so I probably could have, purchased my own. And so that's how I was looking at it, but not really knowing the circumstance. So if you just are a thrifter and you're not reselling full time and you're finding good finds and they're cheap enough, like those were cheap enough for me to have gotten them and given them as a gift. And so I just wasn't thinking about it. So if you find something that is of that great a value, guys, please don't make the big mistake that I made, because it was like the biggest mistake of my life. Louis Vuitton boots. And it's like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I must have been going through some type of situation where I just was out of it. But I'll never do that again. So I found that. And then, guys, I've been on the lookout for some Michael Kors jeans. As you guys may know, if you watch my channel, I don't wear pants. But I've been on the lookout for Michael Kors jeans and like higher brand jeans that I can turn into a skirt. Now, what I realized is with this, I got a bigger size. This is actually a size 16. And I don't wear a 16. I actually went in jean skirts. I try to get like a 14, or sometime in juniors I can wear 13. And if I'm wearing like a maxi skirt, I can wear any size because it's stretchy. I try to get at least a large or a medium. But in particular fabrics like jeans, I try to get at least a 14 because that is my, that's what size I typically get. This is a size 16 and I've already cut them up. And it actually looks okay, but these are literally the type of, because these are like low rise. I don't know if they're high rise, but on me they're very low. They're like literally in the middle of my thigh. Like, so I had to put a belt on, and it fits with a belt. And I don't like when my clothing is big, I don't like tailoring the sides. For some reason, I just don't, because it leaves a bunch right there. And what I may do is I may leave these wide leg and just add material in the middle. But I'm not sure yet. I'm going to play around with them. Or I may just have my mother do them, because I could hand stitch them. But if I'm going to add fabric, it'll be easier just to have someone sew it. But at the end of the day, I may have to add some type of stretchy, what is it called? Elastic into it. I'll see. But it looks, it stays on with the belt. But I just don't like to be tacky. And I have really, my hips are like the biggest area in my midsection. So I don't want to make that area any bigger than it already is. So I'll play around with it. These were $5.99. And what I may have to do is, if this doesn't work out, I'll have to get like a smaller size, a 14. and then play around with. I don't know why. I think I just got these because this was the only pair that they have. But I do have a couple of Michael Kors t-shirts, and I found that Michael Kors belt if you guys watched in my last channel. And I have about 4 or 5 Michael Kors t-shirts that I just will probably wear throughout the week. And I just want, you know, I like pairing stuff, and so I just want something that'll be easy breezy and just pair those through. And I have Michael Kors shoes. I have some white Michael Kors shoes. I'm on the lookout for the canvas logo Michael Kors, and you can usually pick those up all the time at Plato's Closet. So I might go and look for some. We'll see. And also, as you guys know, I have a Michael Kors purse that I found at the Goodwill as well. So I'm on the lookout for that, and we'll just see. I thought it was a good purchase for $5.99 just to play around with. I don't typically spend that much, but for me, if it's something I'm going to use, I'll spend a little bit more because I know it's going to get use out of it. And then last but not least, guys, I found these actually leather Coach boots. And they're in very good condition. I don't even necessarily know if they were worn. If you look at the bottom part, like, they might have been worn a few times, but look at the heel. So if they were taken, like, they took really good care of them. And I don't know if, I mean, they had to have known these were Coach because they were priced. But for Coach boots, these usually be in the case. Like, there's no way that these will be, like, at arm's reach, like, out. But I seen, they had a couple of name brand boots. They had Vince Camuto. They had, I think is it Delito? But they had, whoever purchased these must have just gave away a whole bunch of boots. So, these are like, I've been on the lookout for some Coach boots. And I haven't been finding. I found a pair of Coach boots that I ended up selling because they were kind of tight. These are actually an 8, and I don't wear an 8. But I don't know if it's because it's the round toe. They actually fit me. I wear 8.5, 9. And so, because they fit, I went ahead and got them. And plus, I can always stretch them out. But I really don't need to because these are a good fit. They're not too, like, they don't even touch my toe. So I don't know if this boot just ran bigger. But these were $14.99. And today is Memorial Day weekend. So there was an additional 20% off if you purchase $20 or more. So these were for $14.99. I would have gotten these whether they were 20% off or not, because I'm sure these are like probably like $200 and something pair of boots. Any Coach boots that I've looked to even purchase have been $200 or more unless they're on sale. So I know the original price. I haven't looked it up, but I'm pretty sure they're in the 200s. So I'll look them up and see. But I was really happy to find these boots, guys. Something to wear. And if you guys are looking for winter items, feel free to go in the summertime because that's when everybody's giving stuff away. And I'm not sure if this person just felt like they didn't want these anymore, but like these boots are so cute. And so I'm gonna be wearing them until they are worn out. Yeah, guys, so that's all I had for today. I only picked up a few items today, and I also picked up some more things for my eBay area upstairs. So those were added in this, but I think I paid around a little bit over $30, and I got a few bins and some and like some rolling carts. So all in all, I think I did really good today. But I will definitely be back with another haul soon. And just to let you guys know, in my last video, I stated that I find cabbie all the time. Just yesterday, I found 2 jackets and a skirt. The original cabbie brand, not the that she has a more exclusive line with the pink line logo. Not that one, just the original cabbie. So I found 3 of those. I'm going to see. I haven't marketed them yet. So right now, I have maybe about 6 cabbie pieces that I'm going to be listing next week. And so I'm try to keep you guys posted, but yeah, I'm glad to have found those. And if they do well, because I have great access to it, I'll just continue to purchase them moving forward. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. And again, I will be back with another haul soon. But until that time, you guys enjoy the rest of your day.